you need to understand how you are going to be delivering this course and how you're going to be guiding people through this course, through this transformational process, so they achieve that final outcome, right? Now, when you get your first member and second and third member, you will want to deliver them this knowledge by just sharing your screen and do it one-on-one or 1 to 2 people or 1 to 3 people, right? I don't need you to record the videos on this course yet. So if you are my first member right now and I'm your coach, I'll be like, hey, let's talk, right? Let's talk how you're going to achieve this outcome right now. Let's make sure that you are onboarded. I would just onboard each person one-on-one, okay, after I sold them the program. But hey guys, if there is already 2 members now, look, this is what we're gonna cover through this course. You need to understand the 3 modules that we're gonna go through. These 3 knowledge pieces that we're gonna go through. You need to understand those. I would tell them this on a call, right? So, okay, you understand them. You have any questions? You would ask them to tell you questions. You would answer those. But okay, let's begin with module 1, lesson 1 right now, right? I need you both on this call, or if that's 1 person, 2 or 3 people, I need you both to understand the importance between you exercising and you eating the right food, and how much of each and how you should do this. Let me teach you this right now. I need you to understand this first, otherwise you're not gonna lose weight. So I would teach them this lesson 1 now, right? If they understand it, and if we still have time on this group coaching call right now, we move to lesson 2. Otherwise, I mean, right, I just wanna make sure that my members on a group call are familiar with this lesson 1 right now, right? And if there is then the third or the fourth person who just came in at the beginning of each group call, I would ask them, hey, tell me where you are at right now. What have you been thinking in this past week? Do you remember what we worked on last time? Each of you, please share with me where you are at right now. And you kind of as a coach should know a little bit where they are at, because if 2 people already went through lesson 1, but there is another 2 people who need to get familiar with lesson 1 newly, right? I would spend some time with those 2 and show them this lesson 1 right now. Even if the other 2 people have already gone through this, I would get them to listen or so they remind themselves of this knowledge, right? And then I would try to get the whole group on the same page and get them going, right? So that's how I did it, right? In my course, people are on different levels. Some of them have just started out, some of them are already on level 2, step 2, and some of them are on module 3, right? But I always create a custom agenda of each call for these people until they are all on the same page, right? So I would want to coach you on this idea on our live calls, so it's easier for you to understand. But at the beginning, it's not going to be that hard for you because you only need to enroll 3 people and take them through this process, right? So my idea right now was that you're going to be delivering your course one-on-one live to the first 1, 2, or 3 people, right? You're going to be delivering this to either 1 person live or to 1, 2, 3, 4 people. You will even get to a point that you're gonna have 10, 12 people in your group now, but you still will deliver to them this presentation of your course live on calls. And I just talked about that the new people will come in and the old people will still benefit from you explaining things again, right? But at the end of the day, whenever you feel like, okay, my course is awesome now, you improved it a lot, right? Because you learned from people's feedback when they were listening and whatever they understood and whatever they didn't. You found shortcuts, right? You improved your course, and then you could record your introduction, your module 1, 2, and 3. You could record videos, right? And whenever new members come into your group mastermind membership program, they would want to watch the videos ahead of time, and then people would be coming on your group calls and just asking questions, and you would be pointing them back to the videos and discussing those questions on a on calls, and then your group will start being more like a group mastermind, right? And even if they're in different stages, all of these people, you can just point them back to the videos, but on these calls you are discussing certain questions, right? And so on. So later on you will be able to record these course video lessons, and people will be able to study them before the group calls, and you would just be coaching them and talking to them on these group calls. Don't overwhelm by this idea. I just wanted to give you heads up, right? You're gonna go through these stages naturally anyway, and I'm gonna guide you through these stages as well. And down below here is a lesson of how later on you can record your course. I'm gonna have this video as a separate video lesson in our course. I'm not gonna show it to you right now because it's not necessary yet. But that's the whole idea, right? I want you to have created this workbook so you can guide the first 1, 2, 3 people through it, and then 10 people, and then you're gonna be able to record video course on it. And the goal is that you are meeting with these people, guiding them through your workbook, and you can keep improving it. That's how I did it. I improved my workbook already 3 times. It's my 3rd version of the workbook because I went to 3, 4, 5 months of doing this, and it's got so much better and much more improved. So that's why I'm recording it again now after a few months. And I did not record it yet earlier because it was not perfected yet, right? So you're gonna want to do this same thing, okay? So fill in this workbook document, course workbook document right now, and make sure that you have linked it up here. So you're gonna have an offer presentation document, this course workbook document, and now in the next video lesson, I am gonna show you how you can come up with a payment link so you can start charging people monthly subscriptions.